The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
We're talking Keezie's wife's weird hobbies.
No, we're just talking weird hobbies.
I
don't want her to feel bad about her hobby.
Look, it's great. I'm all for it.
And just to recap what it is, she likes plane spotting. Not full-blown plane spotting, like go park up at the airport and watch planes land, but she loves to, when a plane's flying overhead, go, oh, that's an M3, whatever, and then guess where it's going to, where it's come from, and then we'll check the app, and then we go, oh, you were correct, it is from Melbourne.
So good, man.
Thanks, Jace.
Angus from Westport, how's life, you mad bastard?
Yeah, good, mate, good.
Yeah, what's your weird hobby?
I like picking other people's noses, bro.
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
a collection.
Oh, right, picking other people's noses, did you say?
Yeah, picking it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Eat it?
Yeah, well, no, I collect it.
Right. So do you have any notable people's bogeys on your collection or what?
Oh, it's a small town, mate, so I've basically got everyone, actually.
Yeah, cool.
Right, everyone at Westport. Good stuff, mate.
Can you give that guy a $50 night and day?
Voucher?
Good stuff,
Definitely.
Angus.
Go down and get some antiseptic for your fingers there, you sicko.
Hey, man, but we can't yuck other people's yums, Minogue.
Who says?
Well, you're right, actually. I don't know who says that.
Of course we can. Speaking of weird hobbies, I mean, I don't know if it qualifies as a weird hobby, but, you know, you love your trains, your model trains, Mogi.
I do love my model trains, but I think for it to be weird, there has to be like nobody's really doing it. It's really niche, like Keyzie's missus.
Well, you wear
hang on.
the weird conductor's hat and stuff.
Well, stop
But
saying
it's not weird though, is it? Because it's unique to conductors. So it's a hat that conductors wear. So it's not weird. It's what they wear.
Jace, I feel like you're really having a go at people for having these hobbies. I'm all about acceptance.
Oh,
So-
look, I told you about my duck plates.
No, that's your
I'm-
wife's hobby.
I'm not one to judge, man.
That's your wife likes duck plates, which is, by the way, for those just joining, are plates with little ducks painted on them. But Mogi, genuinely, you have your model train room.
I do.
So how much line are you running in there? Train line?
It's probably 3.5K now. And that's all in the size of just your normal sort of, well, it was my daughter's bedroom, but she's out on the couch now. We've got a fold-out couch in the lounge, so she's in there.
Fair enough.
And what I've done is, so I've got it in her bedroom, and then I've knocked a hole in the wall that separates our bedroom and her bedroom.
Sure.
So the train now has got a tunnel.
You love tunnels, eh? Yeah.
I do. It goes through the tunnel and then into our room and sort of goes... So when you're lying in bed, when we're lying in bed, I can look up and it's got, the train goes all the way around the top of the eaves, I guess you'd call it, up there by the ceiling there, and then back out. So it sort of does the route right the way around the house. It takes it 7.5 minutes to do the full house there.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's cool.
So there's a difference between weird and like the things that losers do and cool shit.
Yeah, like for example, someone here on 3483, I buy and flip sports cards for profit.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, okay.
That's weird, eh?
You were saying off there,
as.
Keyzie, that you've got back into collecting old penthouses.
Like classic ones.
Yeah, and Playboys.
Yeah, well, there's just a massive market.
Right.
Jace.
Well, there is at your house, yeah.
It is. I mean...
There's a huge audience for it at your house.
Because it's one of those things that people probably just go online if they're that way inclined, but you like the physical collecting of the
That's
magazines.
right, because you're saying that it's...
Okay, trade boy, what?
that you can't search your history. Like on the laptop, there's just so much, the search history gets clogged up. But if you've just got a suitcase full of penthouses underneath your bed...
Well, that's right. My laptop barely runs anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, funnily enough, someone came up to me the other day and said they saw you in a second-hand shop going through the beaded curtain.
Is there a beaded curtain at a second-hand shop?
Well, a lot of them have those if they've got like porno mags, like your penthouses, your Playboys.
Second-hand shop, really?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, man, I don't know anything about it. Okay.
Well, what's the earliest one you've got?
I think I've got one from 1912.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the theme in the centerfold of that one?
I was probably a bit later than that, actually. It was the theme was the Great Depression.
Couldn't afford clothes.
The Hauraki Big Show. weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, last night, as you probably will be aware, we had our curry night with our respective partners coming along too, which was nice, wasn't it, fellas?
Once a year we do that.
Yeah.
Once a year. Is that the first time? That's the first time that we brought the partners along, though, isn't it? Is it?
To a meal. We've been to your place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went out to the comedy night as well, of course.
Yes.
I feel like we should do it more than once a year.
Yeah, we should.
I think so as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree as well. It was bloody good. It was delicious. Can I say that?
It was very good.
We got 7 curries, I think people should know. Poppadom, bit of garlic naan there, Hoyte J.
Love a bit of
You're a
garlic
bit worried
naan.
about people buying up the alcohol,
Yeah.
weren't you, mate?
Yeah.
Because it was old Hoyte J's shout because he started smoking when he said he wouldn't, so the punishment was he had to pay for all of us, including wives, to go out for a curry night. What made you choose that restaurant?
Well, I think you chose it.
I didn't choose it.
I chose it.
Oh, was it Keyzie? in terms of Indian restaurants, it's slightly more upmarket,
It
it's fair
is.
to say.
Yeah.
But the meal was very nice.
Oh, it was very good. And that's what I thought was interesting was that we've been there before. We
Yes.
used to go and we'd go turn about. We'd go to different restaurants and we'd go turn about. I think last time maybe I recommended O Calcutta, but it was Keizie's turn to pay and he was horrified by the price. And you ended up going halves with him, Jace. And then this time around, now that he knew that you were paying, he recommended this one for you. And so we've ended up at the most expensive curry joint.
Can I just say 100%? I was horrified by the place last time, and I wasn't in a situation where I could actually afford a dinner like that.
Yeah, pricey.
because my wife had just been made redundant, and all of a sudden Mogie's picking the most expensive Indian place. So that's why. But when I chose this restaurant, I chose it because it's nice. The partners are coming, and
Yes.
also
Yes.
I fully intended to pay my share, and we even tried to.
We tried to pay last night.
Yes.
We tried to go thirds on it, and Hoyte J, you weren't having it, man.
No, man, a
You
deal's
weren't
a
having
deal,
it?
fellas.
Oh, thank you very much. Very generous.
And the audio proved it, unfortunately. There was no getting out of it for Hoyte J. And I was actually horrified when we got there because Keyzie was drinking a water. And I was like, Keyzie, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah.
And, you got to have beersies.
Well, he was drinking the water because he knew he was going to try and pay.
And then as soon as I was like, maybe Jace might actually pay.
Yes.
That's when the red wine started.
And then the show. What was it, Pinots you were getting there?
Yeah, a little bit of Pinot.
God, I got to admit, actually, mind you, I don't know how you guys feel about it. Back in the day, if I was having a curry, I go beersies.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I was surprised by the wines. Everyone was on the wines.
Yes, they were. But I tell you what, it was very nice. In
Delicious.
fact, at the end of it, I went, is that enough? I was just on the edge of going, I could eat more,
Right.
but actually it was probably a perfect amount.
Once I got home, I was like, no, I am full. I'm happy. And, with curries, you can just keep going, I'll just dip another naan
Yeah.
and I'll have some more sauce. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
but you said that you smashed a burger on the way home as well.
Did I? Did I say that? When did I say
that's
that?
why you were totally full.
Yeah, that's right.
But, we should do that more often with our partners.
Can I just say, it was very fun having the 7 curries on offer. All right? It was really nice. There were 7 different curries. Everyone was having a bit of everything. I liked 2 of them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How many did you try?
I tried 5. I wasn't allowed to try Pugs and his partners ones down the end. The
Yeah, they were
vegetarian
having
ones.
none of it,
That was
They were-
3 that was off limits to you then.
Yeah.
I tried all 3 of those, I think.
Yeah, I know. I certainly saw you trying everything.
Yeah.
And then the ultra hot vindaloo, tried that. Very nice.
Yes.
Was good.
And then there was a seafood one. I don't like seafood. And so
Yeah.
the only ones I really...
Did you have the sauce, though, of the
I had a bit of the
Malabari?
sauce, yeah. But the only ones I really could eat was the one I ordered, which was a medium butter chicken. And, of course, everyone caned me when I ordered it and then
I
caned
loved
it
it.
when it came out. Why did just everyone ordered just a butter chicken? We all like that the best. Let's just get that.
No, you got to have a variety.
Got to have a prawn malabari
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
start. And actually, just on that, because there were 3 curries down Pugsan's end, which he'd ordered.
Yeah.
And I went to get some of that. He literally forked me in my hand.
Hey,
he just
yeah.
shoved his fork in my hand. I was like, whoa!
It's a shocker, man. Yeah.
But no, it's very good. And then
was
he went
great.
out and partyed.
Pugsan got home from the curry night after 1 a.m.
Yeah.
What
He
an
said about
absolute-
2:30, cooked to 3.
Yeah, what a legend. And he was saying, Ferry got a burger on the way home as well. It's pretty crazy.
The Hauraki Beat Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Alcohol is a group 1 carcinogen, a carcinogen being something that gives you cancer.
Right.
Group 1 being the most cancerous of the groups, Keyzie.
Right,
You
sounds
know about
bad.
it? And what it was saying was, if you have a bottle of wine,
Yes.
just one,
Yes.
so just a standy sort of Tuesday evening, just you on your own watching telly, Keyzie.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Is the equivalent of smoking 5 cigarettes if you're a man, or smoking 10 cigarettes if you're a woman?
Well, I think that's a bit sexist, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, tell the cancer.
Yeah,
that's not the worst. That's not the worst thing about the cancer.
No, I
Keyzie.
know.
The worst thing about the cancer is it kills millions and millions of people.
I know.
The fact that it's sexist is probably admirable compared to some of its other personality traits.
You're right.
I think you're missing the main point.
You're right. It is
it's
admirable.
a murderer, and you're worried about it being sexist.
No,
you see what
you're
I'm saying?
right.
I think you're getting distracted.
Yeah, totally. You are just.
I
Get a
admire
grip, Keyzie.
I admire the sexism. You're right. It is admirable.
Yeah, thank you.
So back in the day, then when I was drinking 4 bottles of wine and smashing 2 packs of durries.
Yes.
So what's that? That's
Responsibly?
60 durries a night.
Well, I don't know. I think if you drink a bottle of wine, and that means it's 5 cigarettes for us as men.
Yes.
Still seems a bit sexist.
It is because we should get 10 cigarettes. Why do they get all the cigarettes?
Yeah, exactly.
But if I'm drinking a bottle of wine and that's like smoking 5 cigarettes, if I smoke 5 cigarettes, I think then they cancel each other out.
Yeah, totally.
Well, hang on. Are you sure that's how it works? Because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You
Can I
don't.
preface it just by saying I don't know anything about it, but it seems like you'd be adding to the total, not taking away from the total.
No, I think it does work like that. It's a weird thing where they cancel each other out.
It is a weird thing.
So
It's
like,
you know when you multiply a negative and a negative,
Oh, anything by zero? Yeah,
and
you're
it
right.
equals a positive, I think this is one of those instances. So it becomes a good thing.
yeah, so it's like when I was smoking, say, 40 durries a day or at night and
Yes.
having 4 bottles of wine.
So that's 80.
I'm actually coming out on the positive there because the 40 durries are cancelling out the 20 durries from the wine.
That's
so it's
right.
almost like I'm going to the gym.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
'Cause-
it's the...
So the important thing is to go to bed on 0 or in the positive.
Yes.
Right. And
Yes.
then do you just not drink wine if wine's so bad for you? You know,
I think it's specifically wine is the problem
Yeah,
here.
so if you drink-
when I start drinking, I'm going to go back to probably beers.
because beers
and
aren't
vodka.
carcinogens.
Well, it doesn't say anything. It specifically says here, drinking a bottle of wine is the equivalent to smoking 5 cigarettes for men or
Okay.
10 cigarettes for women. No mention of any other alcohol.
So all women should not be allowed to drink wine because it's so bad for them.
Well, I'll be honest, that sounds a little bit sexist.
Yeah, that's
from you, Keyzie.
shocking, Keyzie.
That's
Well, hang
terrible.
on. No, it's just
Really
Well,
bad.
if they're going
I'm
to have
sorry,
a
I
bottle
just-
of wine, they need to smoke 10 durries.
yeah, sure.
You know-
Okay.
you know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why he goes straight to the sexism.
Well,
I
it's
don't
just,
know.
I'm
It's-
sorry, fellas. I misread the situation.
There was a touch of racism in there.
What?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
This is breaking news.
Too slow, Mogi.
Hoyte J's a perv. Also got some other breaking
This
news.
is breaking news.
Fellas, the ACC has officially reported the amount of money it has spent this year on people fishing things out of their back passage. Okay?
What's
And
the
it-
ACC got to do with it?
With a fishing rod.
No, not literal fishing, Mogi, but
Wow.
thank you for the question. And not the ACC, the Alternative Commentary Collective. We're talking about the
Because that would
accident.
make sense.
Well, yeah, that's perfectly normal for them to spend $125,000 on people fishing things out of their backside.
Wow.
So
How
that's-
much?
$125,000.
It's pretty good.
It's up from last year's figure of just over 50,000.
So can I just clarify here? They didn't have $125,000 up their backside. That's what they spent on removing things that people have shoved up there.
Correct, Jace.
Right, okay.
I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of people charging to take things out.
Well-
I've heard of them charging to put things in.
Yeah.
Well-
well, of course, famously, you did your bit of filming this year, Mogi, and what did you get a speaker up your jacuzzi?
Yeah, a Boss, what was it?
A bow, it was a Yui boom or
A
something.
Yui
wasn't it?
boom.
Yui
yeah.
boom, yeah.
Just looking into the cost of actually removing this, according to the Accident Compensation Regulations 2003,
Yeah, that'd be right.
roughly $33.97 per
Item.
removal.
Oh, is that all?
Really?
Wow.
Roughly.
That's a lot of removals.
So you do the maths on that. In the past year, we're talking 3,689 people having something removed out of their backside.
that seems cheap for the removal. Can
I
I,
know.
say that?
Yeah, it does.
It seems
That's what I was thinking
very,
the same
very
thing.
cheap. So what are you?
I'm
Who's
almost-
doing that work? It sounds like it's somebody at Pack and Save. That's $33 an hour.
Maybe it's based on the amount of time it takes for a doctor on an average salary to remove
To
something.
take it out.
Right, yeah. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, that cheap, I'm almost tempted to shove something up there.
It's a bargain. It's worth a
Keyzie,
shot.
what's the weirdest thing you've fished out?
Probably my undies when I get a bit of puck, pants up crack.
Oh, yeah.
Why? What about you?
Go on.
Rubik's Cube.
Was it solved?
Internally.
What about you, Mogi?
I don't think I can top that.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Hell of a Valentine's Day today. You've always been a bit of a old school romantic, Jace.
Yeah, I have.
What did you get up to? Do you go from the moment you wake up? Do you
Yes.
get up? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a sort of, I guess, the only concern I have about my sort of Valentine's Day stuff now is it's getting a bit cliche.
Yes.
Because I do it every year.
I feel the same.
I get up, I make my wife breakfast in bed.
Yes.
With her morning coffee. And then she reads for a little while.
No, yeah.
And I just give her a foot rub while she's reading. She quite enjoys that.
Yeah.
Then she goes and has a shower and gets changed and comes out into the lounge which I've sort of bedecked with hundreds and hundreds of flowers just
Sure.
all over.
Garlands.
Just everywhere in the lounge and the kitchen area. And I leave a little note on the bench there just saying a very simple I love you. The little love heart with a little CB for JH.
Yeah, that's
with a little
nice.
arrow going through the love heart. What about yourself?
Sort of similar. We actually, a lot of people take their birthdays off.
Sure.
Each year we take Valentine's Day off
nice,
because
nice.
it's that special to us. Very similar start to the day, except rather than, my wife reading, I read to her.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
And what I read to her is every year I sort of, throughout the year I'll work on a poem.
Yes.
I've got it here if you guys want to.
Sure, man, sure.
Man. Definitely.
O raven tressed my midnight flame, whose eyes outshine the starry frame. In shadows deep your beauty gleams, the echo of my heart's pure dreams.
Oh,
The voice a silver brook's soft flow, doth hush my fears, doth calm my woe. In every glance a boundless sky, a tempest wild, a lullaby.
Wow.
If angels dwell in realms unseen, they borrow from thy grace serene. No Eden fair, nor heaven bright, can rival thee, my day, my night.
oh, lovely.
So take this vow, my heart, my breath. Thy name I'll sing through life and death. In every throb, in every prayer, forever, Zara, find me there.
Oh, so
wow.
good, man. I love the use of throb there.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful,
amazing.
mate.
Been working on that for a
That
while.
must make her a bit teary.
Yeah, I mean, it's appreciated. Anything that comes from the heart.
Sure, man. Sure. What did you get up to there, Keyzie?
I'm going to be honest, fellas, mine got off on the wrong foot. Got up, my wife was up before me, went to the toilet, came out, just with a towel on, and she goes, did you really have to just go bomb the toilet just as I was in a rush to go to work?
Yeah, that's hot.
So I go, instantly we were in an argument. And then I'm like, oh, happy Valentine's Day to you as well, which is the worst thing. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, sure.
And then,
Oh, you should have said that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
I then had some cereal, some Wheat Bix bites, and she came over for a kiss goodbye, and I had milk and cereal on my lip. She kissed me and then had it on her lip, and she
Yeah.
goes, oh, that's disgusting. I'm never kissing you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
sounds
then
hot.
she's like, oh, because there were eggs on the table. She's like, you're not making egg sandwiches, are you? And I was like, yeah, I am. She's like, great, so you're going to be farting later on.
And you were saying off air as well that,
What?
well, no, that she left and then she came back in just as you were ripping ass on the couch.
Yeah. And then once again, I just doubled down. Happy Valentine's Day.
How long you been married for, man?
Only 2 years, though.
Still got it.
Yeah.
Still got it, man. Still got that old magic.
Yeah, man.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, today was the day of the big race, and what a race it was. We've got Jeremy Wells from The Breakfast Show in the show with us, and Jerry, of course, you did a commentary.
Yeah, I did do a commentary. I was there. Sadly, I couldn't run. I mean, I wish I could have run, but unfortunately, I have arthritis in my right knee, and running with bone-on-bone grinding is not ideal.
No.
And so I had an exemption. Look, as I said, I would have loved to have run in the race. And watching you guys, it brought a lot of joy to me. Watching the camaraderie that a team gets, a 4x100 metre relay team. Everybody has their role.
Sure.
Obviously, Keyzie has his role as the fastest runner on the team, and Mogi just second there, and Pug's probably third, and then Jace, I don't know how you describe the anchor of the side coming through at the end.
I've got to, you talk about your arthritis in the knee there, Jezzy. I've got no hamstrings. So, we've all got our disabilities, but I still ran.
Well, some would argue that you don't even have legs. But.
Well, exactly. But shall we get to the commentary?
I think so, and feel free to text in at any point on 3483. You get yourself in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher and just give your opinions on the race.
This is our first time hearing the commentary as well, so exciting stuff.
Let's do it.
There is a lot on the line here, of course. Whoever wins this has to do the other show's show. So if breakfast win, they've got to do the big show. Big show win, they've got to get up very early in the morning and do the breakfast show. Some good sportsmanship being shown by Mike Minogue and Ruda, who's going to be running first for the breakfast show. Okay, Ruda first and Mike Minogue first. Here we go. And Ruda is out of the blocks, and so is Mike Minogue as they come around the outside. Mike Minogue showing good pace, but Ruda is hanging in there. He knows that it's all about staying in there for his 100 metres as Mike Minogue passes it now to Keyzie, and Minogue and Ruda is giving it to Minogue, who is now going down the outside, and it looks like Keyzie has pulled a quad muscle, and he is now stumbling through, and Minogue has overtaken him, and he's passing the baton through to Zoe, who is now running, and she is running on the outside of the track, and Pugs is coming up on the inside. This is super close. Pugs gaining on Zoe. Zoe has got to pass it to ACC head G-Lane for the breakfast team, and the baton's been changed. It's been passed, and G-Lane going down the outside as Jason Hoyte versus G-Lane. G-Lane versus Hoyte, and Hoyte looks like he's pulled up lane with some kind of groin injury as ACC head G-Lane storms home on the outside, and he's giving him the fingers, and he has passed the finish line, and they have taken it out, the breakfast show over the big show. And I've got to say, it all came down to Keyzie, who looked like he pulled a muscle there on the back straight. Mike Minogue, is that how you saw it?
Yeah, that's right. Within about 20 metres of me handing the baton to him, he pulled up lame, had to do the final 80 metres at a limp. And that's about as well as you can expect it to go, Jerry. 50% of our team getting injured. I sort of feel like Pugs and I don't have to do the show next week. It feels like this should be solely on the backs of Hoyte J and Chris Key. He's been campaigning for this. It means a lot to him. Got to be honest, I'm devastated.
Oh, I bet you are. Because you did well, you ran well, Mike. And look, I thought in all of the pre-match chat, it was all about Keyzie and Keysie's pace, and he really said he was really saying what a pace man he was. Yeah. Great work from you, ACC here, G-Lane, but pretty easy with Chase, who didn't even end up running.
Nah, he did. As soon as we got the baton and I was side by side, he was like, G-Lane.
Yeah.
Nah, who would have thought that Keyzie would have been the weak link there?
Yeah, interesting.
Well, the great thing is we'll be able to talk about Keyzie being the weak link for the rest of his life. So something to think about there.
Yeah, well, let's just start off right now. Keyzie was not the weak link. It was a catastrophic event, and I have to say, up until that point, the big show plan was going perfectly. Mogi got up to a very nice lead. Keyzie was extending it significantly. As it turns out, it would have been extended even further by Pugsan, and we would have had that 20 to 30 metre lead that we needed so Hoyte J could start off at a canter, but it wasn't to be, fellas.
It wasn't to be, guys.
No, I mean, should we come back after a tune and get Jerry? We can dissect this a little bit further. I think we're going to get pretty forensic about this over the next 1 week to 10 years.
Keizie's very quiet over there on that side of the desk.
Well,
very quiet. It's just he's gone pale. He's lost the colour in his...
Well, he's remembering the trauma of his quad exploding.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jerry, you'd be familiar with this feeling, man. You just feel like you're in a room and everyone hates you, you know?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, what they say, Keyzie, pride comes before a fall.
It's 100%. Here's Loser by Beck, by the way.
The Hauraki Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
This is breaking news.
We certainly do, fellas. This coming in live as we speak. A man has been banned by United Airlines for doing wheeze on a sleeping passenger. Now, the passenger's name was Jerome Gutierrez. He was sleeping in business class.
Lucky.
Which I thought was an interesting detail. He woke up to find his stomach downwards was saturated with warm urine.
It would be warm.
Well, it depends how long he'd been sitting in it for, because he was asleep,
It just
obviously.
says here that it was warm urine. I'm reading from the article. Jace, just...
But Mogi said it would be, but I was
would be
saying,
warm.
But that's only if he woke up immediately
Yeah,
after
that's
being
true.
urinated on.
Well, this is it. Gutierrez was sitting in his seat with his clothes soaking, only realised what had happened after the man had finished urinating on him.
So he was obviously snoozing maybe in a business class
Well,
there.
it
And
doesn't
someone
say
asleep.
woke up.
He woke up.
So,
It said he was asleep,
he must have been
Jace.
asleep.
Yeah.
Does anybody urinate on him at any point?
Apparently a guy urinated on him, Jace, just so we're
Right,
clear.
yeah.
Now, the guy apologised. The staff came over.
For being urinated on? That's crazy.
Sorry, Mogi, you've got the wrong end of the stick there, man. The guy that had done the urinating.
The urinator.
Yeah, let's call him Wheeze Man.
Sure, okay.
Wheeze Man, yeah.
Or Piss Boy.
Or little Piss Boy.
It feels like the sort of least you can do.
What do you mean?
Apologise.
Oh, the least you could do.
You know what I mean? If you've just...
Well, the most you could do is also do number twos on it.
Oh, that's the most you could do.
Well, I think you could do more than that.
The least you could do is not urinate on him at all.
That's the
Yes,
very least. That's
yes.
That's
minimal.
actually, you're right, Kenny.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the very least you could do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
once urinated on a flatmate's TV.
Yes.
But that's because you watching
Well,
something.
let me guess. You went to bed hammered drunk. You woke up in the middle of the night. You got lost. You urinated on his TV.
Yes.
Maybe that's... Well, this is the thing. I'm trying to think. I don't think this guy's intentionally gone wheeze on this Jerome guy. I think he's maybe got a condition where he can't hold his urine in.
No.
The toilets... How do you know? People have these conditions, Jace.
But you know that it's coming. He would have known that he
I wasn't
needed to
coming.
wee for quite some time prior to
Yeah.
doing that.
But
I
maybe
would suggest that he was steamed, that he just staggered down
Thank
the corridor
you.
and just did a Keyzie all over him.
What do you mean? Sorry, pissing on someone is not doing a Keyzie, Jace. That's
Could
doing
be.
a wheezy. You're getting mixed up there, man. So what do? You're busting, you're a bit steamed, you're on a plane, you realise the toilets are out of action for whatever reason. What do you do to, how can you combat that?
No, but
Wait for
I
30 seconds?
yeah, I don't
Wow.
believe that's what happened, Keyzie.
But
I
we
think
don't
he
know.
was steamed.
We don't know what. You're just
And-
assuming, Jace.
You know, and if that were the case, and he was stone cold sober, but he was just busting, why would you urinate on an actual person?
I would opt for, because I'm a backbone, and this
Yeah.
is just me,
Yeah.
I'd urinate on the floor.
Thank you, Mogi.
Thank you, Mogi.
Or the food trolley. Or I'd find, where they put the coffee, one of those urns.
And do it in the air.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Would you then put the
Urn
coffee
back
on?
the...
then you go, hey, coffee's up.
Mum's the word, Keyzie. No one needs to
Their
know.
coffee always does taste like piss anyway.
That's true.
I do think it's odd, though, that they've released the name of the guy who got urinated on and are humiliating him publicly. Not just publicly, internationally. But I don't know the name of the guy that was doing the urinating. I want to know his name.
Fair point.
Water sports.
You like a golden shower, Keyzie?
Jace.
What?
No, I don't. It's like a regular shower.
Okay.
In the morning, usually. Sometimes at night if I'm sweaty. Hey, can you just say the name of the artist
when
here?
I say
No.
golden shower, I mean in the sunlight, with the sunlight coming through the rain.
Sure you do, buddy.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.